Build your brand globally. Make your venture a success. Unique Times, Premium Business Lifestyle Magazine.
When you won Mrs. Glam World 2023, when they said India and crowned you, how did you feel and how do you feel now?
Well, I was on top of the world when I got the crown, and winning something for my country, that's a dream come true moment. I've been dreaming of this since my childhood, and finally I got to represent my country and I got the crown. That was the best feeling ever. And even now I'm still processing it, and I'm trying to understand what happened there and how that has changed my life, and that has been incredible.
Pooja, how would your friends or your loved ones describe you as a person?
Well, they call me determined. I'm very emotionally invested if I want something, and I do my very best to achieve the same. So that would be determined.
What's your favorite activity to pass time?
Well, I love to play with my dogs, and I spend a lot of time with my Zoe and Yo-Yo. And other than that, I love practicing yoga, and that's how I spend my time.
What were some extracurriculars that you did in school or college?
Well, I love dancing. I am a Chandamela artist, and these were the major things I've done in school. And other than that, I was into sports as well. I'm a basketball player, and trying to keep up with everything I've done in school and college even now.
Coming back to pageantry, how do you think your background and upbringing influenced your pageantry journey?
Well, I'm very much blessed with two very supportive families. My husband, my sister, my parents and in-laws. So in my childhood, my parents and my sister, they've been my inspiration. They've helped me achieve everything in life. And even after marriage, I've got a similar family, and they've been there for me every single time. So that actually helps me to go forward, achieve my dreams and dream bigger.
So Pooja, what motivated you to participate in your first pageant?
Well, what motivated me to participate in my very first pageant is the inner belief in myself. And I started my pageantry or the journey by participating in Miss South India 2016 by Pegasus. And that actually truly changed my life, and that was the best experience I could have ever asked for.
How do you think pageants inspired you? What effect has it had on your confidence and personality?
Well, pageants helped me to discover a new version of myself. And the confidence that I had before getting into pageantry and the confidence that I have right now, there's a huge difference. And I strongly believe by participating in each and every pageant, I've gained my confidence and I've evolved as a new person at the end of every pageant.
Were there any challenges you faced during the competition, and how did you overcome them?
One of the challenges I would say would be doubting my self-worth, and how I overcame that situation. Well, I worked on myself very hard. I had faith in me, and I made sure that I give 100% to everything what I do. And that's how I worked on it.
Representing your country on an international stage is a huge responsibility. Can you share some insights into your preparation for Mrs. Glam World?
Representing my country on an international platform, this was one of the best things which has ever happened to me. And here I worked on my walk, my physique, the grooming session I got from Mrs. India Global as well as for Mrs. Glam World. This has actually helped me to transform and to build a lot of confidence. And most importantly, I believe it is very important for us to know what is happening around us and finally just stay calm and enjoy the process. That's what I've done.
Every participant does their best when it comes to a competition. So were there any unique qualities that you believe contributed to your success?
All the contestants were unique in their own way. And my uniqueness, I believe, is the way I handle my disappointments. The very first pageant I participated, I couldn't make it to the top 3, but I didn't give up. I knew I had something. I discovered a new version of myself. And I made sure that I come back stronger, and the other 2 pageants I participated in the same year, I won both of it. And later in 2023, I participated in Mrs. India Global 2023, which gave me the platform or which paved me to participate in Mrs. Glam World 2023 representing my country. And if I'd given up in the very first place, I wouldn't be standing here and I wouldn't have the opportunity. I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to represent my country on an international platform. So definitely my trait or my best quality, I believe, is the way I handle my disappointments.
Who is your role model in pageant industry or beyond, someone not from your family that you look up to?
One personality who has inspired me a lot is Sushmita Sen. the way she remains calm and composed, the way she's dedicated to her vision. I really get inspired every time I watch any of her videos, when I get to hear her talking, and that's one person whom I get inspired.
Do you actively follow pageants, watch videos, and consider yourself an enthusiastic fan of the pageant world?
Yes, I believe every day is a new learning, and there are a lot of changes, a lot of things happening around, and it's very important for us to keep ourselves updated. And watching such videos, it gives me confidence, it helps me to get evolved day by day. And yes, I completely agree to this. I do actively follow all the videos, I make notes out of it, and I really get inspired watching them.
What were your experiences like participating in Mrs. India Global with contestants from across the country and spending over a week with people from around the world in Mrs. Glam World? Were there any memorable moments that you would like to share?
For both the pageants, I had two completely different experiences. For Mrs. India Global, I was in my comfort zone. The people from my country and so many known faces, that was a completely different experience. And then for Mrs. Glam World, I got to meet a lot of people outside of the country, culturally different. I got to know a lot of things. We got to learn about their culture. I got a chance to talk about our country. And that was something which was completely different. But what was common was I got to meet a lot of strong personalities. Everybody were confident in themselves, and that was the best part. So I got to meet a lot of people, and I love interacting with everyone, and I learned a lot from both the pageants.
What do you have to say to people who use their age or marriage as excuses not to follow their pageant dreams, and any tips to manage family and dreams?
Well, one thing I'd like to remind everyone is, unless you are happy, you will not be able to make anybody else happy. Follow your passion, follow your dreams, everything else will fall in place.
What did you perform as your talent? How did you manage to win that round?
For the talent round, I performed Yoga Natya. Yoga Natya is a blend of music, dance and yoga. I've been practicing yoga for more than 10 years now, and this has actually been a part of my life.
Has yoga helped you in any other way other than winning the round?
Well, yoga isn't just about any physical activity, it's a spiritual practice. And yoga has helped me physically and mentally. And I've been practicing it since long, and it has given me a lot in my life. And I strongly believe if we really like something and if we do it, the best comes out of it.
Tell us about your support system that helped you achieve these titles, and feel free to give a shout out to them.
My support system, it's definitely my family. And I'm blessed with not just one, but two very supportive families, my husband, my sister, and my parents and in-laws. They've been my support system throughout. And for each and everything, whatever I require in my life, I know that they'll be there for me. The best accessory that you can wear is your confidence. It's a superpower. Once you start believing in yourself, magic starts happening. If you are passionate about something, make sure that you put in 100% effort, stay calm and focused, and enjoy the process.
Winning these titles not only brings personal fulfillment, but also raises your platform for advocacy. So please share a message you wish to promote during your reign as Mrs. Glam World.
I've been practicing yoga for more than 10 years now. Yoga isn't just a physical activity, it's a spiritual practice. Well, I aim to connect with the less privileged people of our country, especially women, to make them realize how important health and wellness is and to make it a part of their daily routine. I've already started locally, and I wish to go nationally and then internationally to make the women understand how important it is to take care of their health and then go forward, achieve whatever they want in their life. I would like to thank Pegasus family for this wonderful opportunity provided. Ajit sir and Jayapita ma'am, thank you so much. I would cherish these memories throughout my life, and these were the best days that I've ever got in my life. Thank you so much.